I was diagnosed at age 30 with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. I was given a year to live. I initially was misdiagnosed because I was told that I was too young and that I didn't fit the profile the way that I look, and that my lump in my breast didn't fit the profile of a breast cancer lump either. So I was never tested in the beginning. And I was just sent home with round after round, after round, after round of antibiotics and a lot of Vicodin for the pain. And during that time, unknown to all of us, the cancer had spread to my bones. So that created the later staging and the very aggressive poor prognosis, which in some cases people would categorize as terminal.
And what do you believe has made you a survivor? And your 12 months is way past now, right?
Yeah. I surpassed my expiration date. I'm still here, kicking and screaming, you know. But trying to do something positive with it, because I really believe that it's really all about what you do with the whole journey and the experience. And to put a positive spin on something that's been so devastating, you know, to one's life, that's really all you can do, you know. And I just try to work with doctors and the medical communities and the nurse practitioners and all the people who are in the medical community to educate them and teach them that this disease happens to younger women as well. And so not to overlook it. If a woman comes into your office with a lump and suspicious accompanying symptoms or signs that it could be breast cancer, test immediately. Why not? You know, the alternative is something that I've lived through myself. And, you know, I would have preferred a needle biopsy, I know myself, in the beginning stages versus what I've had to go through and so many of my peers who are also young going through the treatment. Because the treatment is not fun. It's not fun when you're 30 years old and you're bald and you are told you can never bear children and there's infertility issues there. You're in menopause and your body's freaking out and you don't really know what's going on with it. You kind of expect those things when you get older, you know, but not when you're in your 20s and 30s, and especially how you're accepted into society and being single perhaps and trying to date and trying to explain to a man, you know, I've got vaginal atrophy, my hormones are crazy, I'm in menopause, I have hot flashes, I have night sweats, I have severe insomnia. You know, it's not really an attractive thing. And so, and not to mention when you maybe have a wig on and you're trying to get out there and get back to the new normal you, whatever that is, because it's different for each person. And then, you know, trying to explain to a man that, oh, I'm really bald underneath here, you know, this is my wig. It's really hard. It plays an emotional toll on you and in your heart especially. How do I move forward? So
how do you as a woman, how do you believe is the best way to empower women to be, if you will, assertive with their physicians? Because clearly you were misdiagnosed. I don't know for how long.
Yeah, actually I wasn't misdiagnosed for too long compared to most other women that journey through a misdiagnosis. It was only 6 weeks, but during that 6 weeks was enough because the cancer spread during that time. And in younger women, breast cancer is so much more aggressive typically, and you have a lower chance of surviving it. And if you do survive it, there's many more years of reoccurrences you have to deal with and side effects.
So in 6 weeks you went to stage 4?
Yeah, because I felt it. I went to the doctor whenever my underarm started hurting, and that's when they detected 3 swollen lymph nodes. It was very fast. They actually speculated that the breast cancer started growing at the very max 4 to 6 months prior to finding the lump, which is, you know, really aggressive, because most of the time people's cancers grow to 5, 10 years. You know, it's been there for a long time, it's slow growing, but that's not the case in younger women.
And you found yours with a lump or pain, or can you give us a symptoms?
Yeah, I didn't find my lump. The gentleman that I was dating found my lump. So, which is very, I think, unusual in most cases, because women often find their lumps or their physicians do. But thank God for him, and thank God for me having an extra set of hands on my breast, because I don't think I'd be here right now without that. So I want to really give props to men and their role that they play in society as our partners, or whether if you're lesbian, whoever your partner is for you, you can help with breast examinations, and monthly breast examinations are so important because it can save your life. So I I'm grateful for him. You know, he's like part of my family and one of my best friends, my guardian angel now. That's how I view him. But there's a role there for men to play as well in women's breast health. There really is. You have to look at it as a life-saving, a potentially life-saving thing, you know, and not, oh my goodness. A lot of times I think the younger generations get all excited that, oh yeah, breast examinations. Well, you have to look at it from a very serious health standpoint for women.